Have you seen the intros? I can't. The problem is I've kind of got the intro down for these things,
You
but
don't
I
have the
can't do.
outro down.
No, I don't have the outro because every time I remember about the outro, because with the intro I do it a couple times. With the outro, I kind of forget about it until it's time to do the outro,
We
and
should
I'm just
just do
like,
the outro
yo,
now.
yeah, this is
Freestyle
the
the
end of the
outro.
podcast, everybody.
I'm like wearing
Wait,
different
hold on,
clothes.
hold on. Let's start the podcast. Richard, what do you think of Grown Ups?
It was phenomenal.
Well, that's the end of the podcast, everybody.
There we go.
It's like 10 seconds long. Someone listens to this shit on their commute. They're like, oh shit, I gotta queue them up like songs.
They had it playing on 10x speed.
You can watch the entire podcast series. It's like a year's worth of work. You watch it in like 10 minutes. Okay. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Coyote Picture Show. I'm your host, Patrick Mitchell. Every month on the Coyote Picture Show, we pick an actor and decide their four best or four defining performances that best encapsulate their career. This is week three of the Adam Sandler series, and I'm joined by,
Richard Kreklewetz. I'm Patty's old roommate from college, university.
and today we're talking about Grown Ups, Dennis Dugan's Grown Ups. Uh, After their high school basketball coach passes away, five good friends and former teammates reunite for a 4th of July holiday weekend. Richard, what are we drinking this episode?
I've got a ice cold detour. It's like the cottage vibe now.
I've got a steam whistle. It's got another steam whistle on deck. Richard, what do you think of Grown Ups?
I thought it was funny. It feels very nostalgic watching it like now. And it's not like the funniest thing ever because there's not like a whole lot of plot going on. But I definitely found myself like cracking up like a bunch of times throughout the movie. Like it was a good time.
It's such a good like hangout vibe. Like I don't think it's
Mhm.
the best thing ever, and I like a lot of like the early Sandler ones more. I guess because those are the ones that I watched more as a kid.
Yeah.
But like within 5 minutes, I was already laughing. Like I was
Yeah.
already, and it feels like a good hangout movie where there's so many characters and there's so many jokes. I feel like I'd forgotten a lot of it,
Yeah.
and I don't know. It just kind of it's nice to hang out and chill with this group of comedians, and it never really feels like there's a plot. It just feels like I don't know. Cameras were rolling, and in one take they did the
Yeah, for
scene.
sure.
Like this, like when they're like in the lawn chairs, like looking at Rob Schneider's daughter. Like that was one take. Like that there's no way
And
that
they're all
was
like
like
looking to the side. Okay, shift.
like
Yes.
I think David Spade thought that up like on the toilet that morning. He's like, this is gonna be like a fantastic scene.
Yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, it's just like refreshing. Like there's
Yeah.
just a lot of jokes and like it's something you can kind of just throw on and like you're gonna have a good time. Like the jokes don't get old. Like it's just
It
it's
does
it's a good fun time.
it does feel like all time like cottage vibes. Like one of those movies
Yeah.
that you can kind of check in and out on.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, it's like 4 o'clock, you just go up from the dock, you throw on grown ups, it's done by like 5:20. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's fun to just like there's so many good scenes in it. Like there's the aero roulette and there's the water park and some of those big scenes with like the big group shots where you've got like eight great comedians in a room and they're just kind of like throwing one-liners around. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun to watch.
It's nice. It's just
Uh
like it doesn't feel like heavily like obviously it is scripted, but it feels like it's not. Like just like the subtle like jokes, everyone's like killing
yeah.
themselves on set. It
Well,
looks like
because it's so impromptu and so improvised, it does give that like hangout vibe.
yeah, for sure. It's like
Like
someone just started rolling and you're just like with your
yeah,
it's like if you took a compilation of like the funniest
yeah,
hour and a half of like jokes you've ever told.
yeah.
But in terms of like plot, there's like not like there's not
Well,
anything
this
crazy.
yeah, well, I mean, they all come back to town because like their coach died, and they go to the funeral and they see Rob Schneider and he's doing like his tribute, and they're like, "What a fucking loser!" And then they never bring up like I feel like that's the end. Like that's the end plot wise. It's like
Yeah,
okay,
that's the
now
end
we
of
have
the
an
coach.
excuse. We have an excuse for them all to be together.
Yeah.
We know who they are. Okay, now they're just gonna go hang out at a cottage and dick around for 90
Yeah.
minutes.
With their kid.
Uh, yeah. Do you like? Okay. I mean, first kind of question on the board because we've got our talking points, and I mean, this is a movie that I feel like we've just done the analysis right there. There's the fucking what's this movie called? There's the Grown Ups episode. But okay, do you like the old Sandler comedies or the new Sandler comedies more? Because I feel like a lot of people, kind of myself included, you got Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, Waterboy, Big Daddy, Wedding Singer, Mr. Deeds, Anger Management, 51st Dates. And then you've got this run of kind of like the post-click comedies the past like 15 years,
Mhm.
which you got I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry, Don't Mess with the Zoran, Grown Ups 1 and 2, That's My Boy, The Cobbler Pixels, Do Over Ridiculous 6, Hubie Halloween, Murder Mystery. I feel like the old ones are much better.
Mhm.
What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I think you can't go wrong with like the old classic Sandler comedies, but like Grown Ups is so perfect because it's just like it's like fresh.
Yeah,
Like I feel like Grown Ups is more in the middle. Maybe I'm not too sure when it came out relative to the other ones, but like it feels like more in the middle of his comedies versus like the new ones, which are kind of like,
yeah.
you know, I like the old ones better, but I still kind of almost consider Grown Ups as like a in the middle kind of old one.
I mean, I grew up with it, and I remember like I almost kind of remember when Grumps was coming out as like I feel like when you're a kid, you're aware of like the comedies you aren't allowed to watch yet. Like I
Yeah,
remember
for
Grown Ups
sure.
being one of those comedies that it's like it was like that, like The Interview, where it's like, oh no, you
Yeah, I
can't watch
remember.
The Interview. Where it's a couple of those where it's like there's something almost you consider to be adult comedies, which is funny to
Mhm.
look back in hindsight and be like, I don't know, it's just like a lot of like
This is like the
like
stupidest
the
thing I've ever
it's like
seen.
this it's like the stupidest shit of all time. I remember like watching a sleepover with like a bunch of kids and being like, holy shit, I'm about to see some grown-up entertainment. Like this
Yeah.
is this is what the adults watch. They're kind of two different modes of Sandler. Like the early Sandler stuff is Sandler is playing a character, and a lot of that time, the character is like this working class outsider who is coming into these more like elitist, highbrow situations and kind of tearing it up. Like in Mr. Deeds, he's like takes over like a Fortune 500 company. In Happy Gilmore, he takes over the golf world. Like he's always this outsider coming in. And I feel like in that second half of his career, he's kind of conquered Hollywood. Like everybody knows that Adam Sandler is kind of the fucking guy. So
Yeah.
now he's gonna bring like eight of his buddies. They're gonna rent a cottage. They probably filmed this movie in like a weekend. Like it probably took them longer to make than like it takes, or it probably takes longer to watch than it did to make. Like all things said and done. But I don't know. It's a good time to hang out with him and his almost comedy troupe.
Mhm.
Like by this point, second half of his career, he's kind of got his guys where he's got like Kevin James, Chris Rock, David Spade, Rob Schneider, like all these like a bunch of SNL guys. Um, who else is there? Like I mean Steve Buscemi's in a whole bunch of these
Mhm.
where he's got like his kind of comedy troupe and they're gonna go on a vacation and there's not gonna be a lot of plot. It's a bunch of short scenes with jokes. But he's always kind of these like wealthier overdogs. Like in this, he's like a big shot from Hollywood. In the do-over, he's an FBI agent. So I don't know. There's not the same conflict. He's not really playing a character. He's playing Adam Sandler. But it's also they're almost two different modes. Like sometimes you want to see him play one of his great comedic characters, and sometimes you just almost want to like stare at the screen and watch him play Adam Sandler and like react to things.
Yeah, for sure. And like when you put it like that, it makes a lot of sense. Like his earlier films, like he's always playing something different, like Happy Gilmore. But it is like I've said refreshing a few times, like it's very nice to watch him just like cut it up with the boys and be Adam Sandler and
Yeah.
like just like have a good time. But
I mean,
they're just
there.
like two different types of films. Like what do you want to watch, I guess.
Yeah, and I find Grown Ups is kind of the best of these second half ones because sometimes I find by like the do-over or like Ridiculous Six or I don't know, even I haven't seen Grown Ups 2 in a while, but I remember not loving that one as much.
Mhm.
But this one does feel like an in-between where he's still kind of like cares in a way, but he's also it's so loose. Like it honestly does kind of feel nice to watch a movie where it's this like almost a little free. Like he's not acting at certain points. Like you can just see like the cast start laughing to the joke that somebody else made.
Yeah, for
Like it
sure.
does, and it does kind of feel in that way, like watching an episode of SNL and you get the fun of like watching the guest crack. Like it's fun to watch someone make Adam Sandler laugh on screen. Like
Yeah.
it feels like you're in on the joke with all of them.
It's like it's funny too because like you can like as you're saying you can tell like a few scenes where like the outtakes or whatever like the B-roll that like was never meant
Yeah.
to be in the movie but it's just like them like laughing at a joke. But
Yeah.
uh, yeah, like it's a perfect movie if you don't want to like have to think, like just throw it on and like you can like show up halfway through the movie and be totally fine.
Yeah. I mean, if we're talking about the Sandler troupe, like his kind of comedy guys, I mean, in this one, the friends are Kevin James, Chris Rock, we got David Spade, Rob Schneider. You got a favorite of those guys?
In their performance, I think I honestly really like Rob Schneider in this. Like one of
Well,
the
I think Rob Schneider's number two for me of the non-Sandler guys.
yeah, yeah. Like I remember the scene where like everyone's staring at Rob Schneider's daughter's fixing the car, and then it cuts to like Gloria like fixing like it blew the gasket or whatever. It's like slow mo of her, and he's like loving it, and his toupee is flying off.
The toupee flying
He
off
had a
is
funny
such a good
character.
bit.
Yeah, but
The
yeah, who's
toupee,
your favorite of the Sandler guys?
I mean, I love Kevin James, bro. Kevin James is so funny.
Yeah,
I
Kevin
was
James.
so I was so big into Kevin James in like I don't know, like elementary school. Like I thought Paul Blart Mall Cop and Paul Blart Mall Cop 2. I'm like, we've peaked right here. Um, I was
Hollywood's best
so into
actor.
the there was Here Comes the Boom, bro. Have you ever seen Here Comes the Boom? Like we got I don't know. Here Comes the Boom is a movie that's like if they put that on Netflix today, that's a comedy cult classic again in like
Yeah.
6 months. I, I like Kevin James a lot in this. He also just feels like he's really confident that he's Sandler's number two. Like he just kind of
Yeah.
like bucket. I always feel like he just insults people, and there's no way those like insults are in the script. Like I feel like Kevin James just like walked off. Like when he drives on in the Cadillac and just starts like roasting people. I don't think that was in the script. I think he just started.
That was a funny like kind of like plot line too. Like him being
Yeah.
like, the big shot and like telling everyone off. Like that
Well,
was
he's like driving and he's like, "Yo, make way for the Cadillac." And he cuts
like
somebody off.
gotta respect the caddy.
I like the bit when he's like, uh, everybody, I'll order for everybody, or I'll order, okay, 17 burgers, 17 fries. What else do you guys want? Like,
I thought the best was when she comes back is like, okay, what can I get you for drinks? He's like, hey, take it easy. I'm ordering here. Like, okay.
no, he was so fucking funny. I thought Rob Schneider was good in this. I mean, Rob Schneider's also like fun. It's like a bit of a punching bag. Like, I
Mhm.
feel like he
Yeah.
steals all of like, I mean, Chris Rock has nothing to do in this movie. Like he's got like the good joke at first where he's like the house husband, and then I feel like Chris Rock does nothing else for like a
Yeah.
good hour and a half. But like Rob Schneider steals all like the punching bag bits. Like my favorite scene's the arrow roulette. When they're
Mhm.
in the woods, they shoot the arrow up and it fucking
I love
lands
it.
on Rob Schneider. Like that, I don't know. It's fun when he just gets like he's always getting beaten up in some way. He's
No,
always
yeah,
the punching
he's taking
bag.
the jokes for sure.
Uh I feel like, yeah, he is kind of the punching bag of the Sandler troupe. Like every joke is made at Rob Schneider's expense. Like he never has the upper hand on anybody in this movie.
No, but that's why it makes his character like so perfect.
Hmm.
Everyone else kind of like has like their family going or like has something else going on, like in a sense, but like Rob Schneider's just like that dude from back home.
Well, he's married to like the oldest woman of all
Yeah.
time.
Like three divorces or whatever.
Yeah. David Spade. I don't know. He's kind of there.
Yeah,
He,
like you kind of need like David Spade's character. Like he takes some like jokes too. Like
yeah,
he
he
takes some
does.
punches too.
Well,
Like
I feel like he takes a lot of like the dirtier jokes. Like Rob Schneider's just constantly being hit. Like when he like someone will walk into a scene and just fucking slap Rob Schneider. But then, but then like David Spade, he gets like the more sophisticated jokes. Like he has to fuck the dog. Like when he's in the closet,
Yeah,
he's like,
like
I
he
had a
had the
dream of
dream
the
about the blonde girl in
and
the
like the
closet.
dog walks out and everybody's like, oh, David Spade. Can't trust you anywhere, bro. Like they're so casual about it. They're like, oh no, you just railed our golden retriever. It's whatever, bro. Just don't do that again.
Just another David moment. Uh,
Uh, I do feel like their ranking within like their friendship hierarchy is just kind of like how famous they are. Like even though Chris Rock is like some house husband in this movie, he's kind of the most he's like the third most famous of the three that like he's chill, like he's net neutral. Like Chris
yeah,
Rock can't really crack a lot of jokes, but he doesn't take a whole lot of jokes either. And like no one's gonna make a joke about Adam Sandler.
yeah. It was yeah, Adam Sandler, like, yeah, come to think of it, there were no like really like jokes towards him.
Yeah.
The only like negative part towards him was like the whole Hollywood stuff and like how he's like too rich for his friends, I guess. But
Imagine reading the script and Adam Sandler's like, yo, everybody, we all take jokes. Rob Schneider, you're dating the world's oldest woman. You're one of your character's defining traits is you're mad. We're all trying to sleep with your daughters. You get an arrow in the foot. David Spade, you sleep with a dog, you're single, nobody loves you. My thing is I'm just too rich. I have so much money. And that really, that's a pro like that's Adam Sandler's character's big problem. I don't know.
yeah,
This is what I mean. Like he's a bit of an overdog in the later movies. Like
yeah.
in
Like,
Happy
like
Gilmore,
his
he's like
supermodel, his wife is like a fashion designer or something.
Salma Hayek giving like the worst performance of all time.
Yeah,
Like it's not really cool that like they didn't tell her she was in a movie. Like
yeah,
I feel like they just rolled like she found out that this wasn't a vacation and that like they were filming like during the premiere. Like they
yeah.
invited her to the premiere. She's like, what the fuck?
You're filming the whole time?
I like Maya Rudolph though. I thought she had some good bits. I
Yeah,
like Kevin James' wife was pretty funny with the bit where she breastfeeds like the 5-year-old kid.
yeah, yeah. And he's like, I thought it was funny when he was like asking for the other wife's milk or something. Like, can I have some
Yeah,
of her?
yeah, yeah.
But
Well,
I
and
think
like,
all of the wives actually, it was nice because they're very like complimentary
mhm.
to like each actor, which was good.
It is
Like
just
they
like a
were dishing
good,
out jokes as well.
yeah. It is just like a good comedy cast. Like everybody there, or most of the people there can kind of handle their own and like what the situation asks of them. And I don't know, even if there's a weak link in a movie like this, which is almost just like carefree, casual, easy viewing, I don't know, it all kind of works. Like,
Yeah,
I was kind of bored in the last 15 minutes when they like try to pick up the plot again.
yeah.
When they're like, no, we need you to care about Adam Sandler's spoiled kids who want to order Voss water everywhere. But when the plot's not going on, when it's just like this big group of people hanging out, that's when it's like at its best.
Hmm.
Like, I mean, the Arrow Roulette's probably my favorite like individual scene, but I think this movie's at its best when it's like the water park because it's just like the premise is they go to a water park. Like there's no conflict there.
Yeah,
Like it's just like, okay, we're gonna take all these people and we're gonna set them loose in a water park, and we've got all these like very simple jokes. And
yeah.
they all, I don't know, it's a lot of fun and it all kind of works. Like you've got like and all the jokes are like 40 seconds long.
Hmm.
Like it almost kind of is like TikTok humor where every joke's like 40 seconds, like scroll next one, where
Yeah.
it's like you've got all the women and they're on the beach and then the model comes over, but he's got like this crazy voice.
The
And
Saskatoon
then
accent or something.
and then you've got them like cutting the fence to skip the line. And my favorite bit is when Steve Buscemi goes on the zip line, he just smashes to the wall.
He's like yelling, "I'm an animal." And then like
Well,
as he's like slowly approaching the wall, like his voice gets higher and higher. I'm an animal.
I think Steve Buscemi's kind of the funniest part of this movie. Like, I like when he's got like the cast and his arms are like in the field goal when
The
they're like, "Yo,
YMCA.
when they're like, yo, is the field goal good?"
Yeah, that's a good one.
But I don't know. I like when, but because you have so many characters and it's just like the premise is we're gonna set these people loose in a water park. it's just kind of fun. Like there's like a bunch of
Mhm.
different shit going on. That's
Yeah.
probably the best part of the movie. You got a favorite part of the movie?
One joke, like I don't know if I have a favorite part because like there's not that much like substance to like each part, but one
Yeah.
joke that I really like thought was funny when I watched it yesterday was when Kevin James and the other guy, when they're playing basketball, they both fake an injury to like get out of the game. And I
That
thought
was
that
so
was just like
good.
hilarious.
Kevin James just becomes like the laziest guy of all time. Like he's just like, "Ah, I don't feel like that's what I mean. It's just he's just like he's probably like, I want to go home early. I don't feel like filming this scene. And
Yeah.
then he went like some extra and he's like, yo, I don't feel like filming anymore. You want to get out of here?
Yeah. No, that was funny. Um, I think it's also funny when the third daughter of Rob Schneider comes, like in her
Yeah, it's a
car,
good bit.
and like all the guys like turn around. That was kind of funny. But yeah, what about you? I guess the
I
era of that.
I mean, I like the water park the best.
Yeah,
It does feel like this is the movie. This is where the movie's. I feel like the water park is where the movie's strengths are the best. Like it uses all of its characters. It's a fun location. There are a bunch of fun bits. They're not really worried about plot. Like they're in the middle of the movie, so they can just kind of do hijinks. I think the movie's at its strongest then. I think the movie's at its weakest in like the last couple minutes when it has to like have a theme.
yeah.
Like, I don't know. I feel like the theme of Grown Up should be like it's fun to hang out with your friends and drink a beer and do
Hmm.
some stupid things instead of like, I don't know, I'm disconnected from the world and my kids need to learn to be humble. Like, I don't care about his kids.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. No one's coming to grown-ups and being like, yeah, that really had me thinking. Like, you
Yeah.
know,
I guess
yeah,
like
no, I actually,
you have to throw in a little bit
I guess so.
of like plot line to like actually have a movie.
You have a
But
favorite Sandler movie?
Happy Gilmore is like just like a classic for me.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, my favorite of the comedies is
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore.
What about for
You,
like the dramas?
Punch Drunk Love and Uncut Gems. Those are
Yeah.
like my two. But I wanted to do Grown Ups because I wanted to touch on both sides of the Sandler comedy. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
I do feel like there's the ones that we grew up with that have kind of been reclaimed, like the ones that I mentioned, where it's like Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison and Big Daddy, where like everybody kind of agrees those are good now. Like they
Yeah.
were punching bags when they came out, and I feel like Grown Ups is the best of like the second half of the career,
Agree.
where it's about like his comedies are big ensembles of his buddies in a vacation setting. It's all these short scenes with like simple jokes. He's playing these wealthier, like kind of disconnected characters. There's little conflict. Like these aren't even Happy Gilmore like has a dramatic edge to it. Like
Hmm.
he's got to save his grandma's house. He's got Shooter McGavin. This doesn't have a villain.
No.
Like I don't know, like the group of like goons at the end show up, but like that's it.
Steve
Like
Buscemi.
yeah,
Um,
like Steve Buscemi is like the closest thing to like an antagonist in the movie, and he's like his whole body can't move by like minute 50. Like there I don't know, any dramatic moments are like underplayed or dismissed. Like there's the bit where like Kevin James just reveals that like he's broke and in severe debt even though he's been paying for all this, and they're all like, "Oh, Kevin James, you silly guy." Like in another
yeah.
Sandler movie, that would be like an actual dramatic moment where those kind of follow like these like three act structures and
Mhm.
have like, oh no, grandma might lose the house in Happy Gilmore. Oh
Yeah.
no, in Mr. Deeds, he's not gonna get any money and the I don't know, the evil businessman has taken over his father's company.
Mhm.
Whereas in this, it's like, I don't know, it's like carefree, easy cottage viewing.
See, I totally agree. I guess my thing is like if it had a harder plot, like a better plot, like Happy Gilmore, potentially it's not as fun to watch, you know?
I
Like
kind
it
of agree.
really is fun just like watching them hang out and like
Yeah.
cutting out jokes like and not having to actually think about like a real plot line going on. But yeah, I agree. It's like two sides of the coin. Like you got like
Yeah.
the heavy plot comedy or just like, you know, the relaxed like vacation comedy.
I do think though, well, Grown Ups is the best of these like more carefree comedies. I feel like the Netflix ones kind of push it a little too far, where a lot of the Netflix ones just like they look like ass. They were written in like 4 minutes. They don't really have the same amount of like the comedy ensemble isn't all there at the time. I don't know, they just feel a little lazier and a little cheaper. Like Murder Mystery is kind of the same thing with like I guess a loose murder mystery plot, but it's still him going to like these vacation settings with his friends. And I
Mhm.
feel like the Netflix guaranteed money and knowing that these are going to be watched from like the couch by like hungover 20 somethings on a Saturday morning, I feel like that's kind of weakened it. Whereas something like Grown Ups where like you still had to bring people to the theaters, you
You have
still
to
had to
sell the
convince them that
DVD, right?
you had to sell the DVD. Like you had to convince them they had to watch this more than once. Kind of weaken the Sandler brand. Because
Mhm.
now all the Sandlers feel like a little disposable. I
Yeah.
mean, with the in the last 10 years, like Pixels is kind of beginning to get like I think that's the last of the that one's starting to teeter on the territory, but like movies like Ridiculous Six and Hubie Halloween and like The Cobbler. Like I think I've seen all three of those, and I don't know if I can name anything that happens in them.
Yeah.
So I don't know. The you have to sell the DVD. You have to convince people to come to the theaters, watch it more than once, recommend it to their buddies. When he has the guaranteed like Netflix, when he's the guaranteed Netflix viewership, I don't know. That's when it begins to feel a little lazy. I would love kind of a Sandler revival in that way. Happy Gilmore 2, I didn't really love. What do you think of Happy Gilmore 2?
No, I didn't like it. It was
I
terrible.
didn't like it either. Like I Happy
They had the
Gilmore
opportunity.
1.
Yeah, they had the opportunity to do something really well or really good, but it just did not play out.
Well, Happy Gilmore 1 is like every bit is like iconic. Like every scene of Happy Gilmore 1, you're like, oh, if you're watching with someone who's never seen it before, you're like, this scene's so good. This scene's
Yeah,
so good. This
and
scene's
you
so
remember
good.
them all. Like it's just a classic movie.
And then Happy Gilmore 2 is just like worse versions of the same scene with
Yeah,
like cameos with everybody. Like I don't really find cameos that funny most of the time. Like when it's like, oh look, like this guy's here. I'm like, okay, whatever. Like it was cool to see all the golfers, but like
they can't act.
they can't act and like they're there the whole movie
Yeah,
and stuff like Travis Kelsey. Like, bro, I don't need to see Travis Kelsey have like four scenes.
yeah.
Like it's just like, look, Travis Kelsey's here. And I remember him
It's
doing like
just
a
Netflix
press.
trying to like sell.
Yeah, it's like they want it to people to be on their podcast or whatever. Like they want Travis Kelsey to be on his podcast, being like, "Yo, go check out Happy Gilmore 2." You
Yeah,
got Taylor Swift reposting it, being like, "I'm so proud of his acting debut." And you watch it, and he like holds a tray, like whatever. And
yeah.
I do feel like it's like you had like 30 different people in the movie. Like he'll like show up to a golf course and he like hangs out with TikTokers.
Mm.
Like this movie aged like milk. Like who cares with a TikToker in the movie? Like whereas Happy Gilmore 1, even though like the one big cameo is Bob Barker. And like
It's
the
like the
Bob Barker
best scene
is the
ever.
best scene in the movie. Like the one cameo in Happy Gilmore is like a million times better than like the 30 cameos in like Happy Gilmore 2 put together.
Yeah, that was a movie where I was so excited to watch it because like you have all the expectations of Happy Gilmore 1. I like golf. Yeah, I like
Yeah,
pro golfers. I like Adam Sandler. And then you show up and it's like, what did I just watch? Like that is like
yeah.
terrible.
And I think it's like over 2 hours too. Like by the end of it, I'm just in like a coma. Like I'm just like dead on the
It's
couch.
2 hours, but like in the first minute, his wife dies, and like there goes half like the
Yeah.
plot line from the original one. Yeah.
The one bit I liked the sons in Happy Gilmore too. His sons are pretty funny.
They're just like beating each other up
They
all
just
the
beat each
time.
other up. Well, it's like everything comes always like a WWE match. So Carly makes trivia every week. That's like rapid fire trivia. So I'm gonna ask you some questions. The record is six. No one's gotten more than 6 out of 10.
I get beat six.
So yeah, I think I got 1 out of 10 last week. I think I just blanked, and I think I was given the one. Okay, here we go. Rapid fire trivia.
Right,
In
fire away.
1995, Adam Sandler was famously fired from Saturday Night Live alongside which other legendary comedic actor who was fired with Sandler?
Chris Rock is too. Norm
No, but it
Macdonald.
is a Chris. It's a Chris.
Oh, Chris Farley.
Norm Macdonald was fired for making too many OJ jokes.
Different timeline.
Sandler has become an unlikely fashion icon for his Sandler core style. In 2021, which major fashion magazine named them their fashion icon of the year? I'm reading this for the first time as well. I just learned this.
Fashion icon of the year.
Yeah, think of like a fashion magazine. It's like D1, I think.
The fashion magazine.
Yeah, like this if I were to name a fashion magazine, it would be this one.
Vogue.
Yeah, it is Vogue.
Oh,
True or
nice.
false? To prepare for his role as Howard Ratner in Uncut Gems, Sandler spent weeks shadowing a real-life jeweler in New York City. True or false?
True.
Yeah, that's true.
Nice.
What part of Sandler's look, you beat my record already. What part of Sandler's look in Uncut Gems was fake? A, hair, B, nose, C, teeth, D,
Teeth.
height.
Teeth.
Oh, teeth? Yeah, I thought you said D for a second. I'm like, how do you fake his height?
No. He had the big,
Uncut,
like, pearly white grill.
Uncut Gems, he's like as tall as Kevin Garnett. Yeah, teeth is right. Three for four. Adam Sandler voiced multiple characters, not just Dracula, in the Hotel Transylvania animated film. True or false? Did he voice multiple people?
Yes.
No, that's not true.
Damn. What? You give me
That's a
crazy
that's
puns.
a that's a lie, bro. That is which
Oh,
actor from the original so I think you're three for five. Which actor from the original group does not appear in Grown Ups 2, which are the five guys?
okay, I want to say Rob Schneider because he
It
had
is
like
Rob
political stuff.
Schneider.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. In over five of his films, Sandler's love interests have what initials? I don't know how you get this. I've never heard of this. His five of his love interests have the same initials.
Maybe I would say J for his wife, like his wife in real life. Is that wrong?
Apparently, it's VV. I'm gonna
Oh,
crack another drink. What was Adam Sandler's favorite sport growing up? A, basketball,
basketball.
B,
Oh,
no, it's
wait. Let
baseball.
me hear it out. Let me hear it out.
A, basketball, B, hockey, C, baseball, D, football. Think really hard, so it makes it seem like I didn't reveal the answer.
I didn't hear the answer if he said it.
Mm,
Well, I know he's like a big basketball guy, but he's also like hockey guy
mm.
in Happy Gilmore. But I'm gonna say basketball.
No, it's baseball.
Yeah.
What I said it out loud too. Like, hold on, let me give it another chance.
I didn't hear you. I was talking over you.
Which Safdie brother directed Adam Sandler's most recent stand-up special, Love You? Was it Josh or Benny?
Benny.
No, it was Josh.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What type of guitar did Sandler's dad gift him when he was younger? A Fender Stratocaster, B a Fender Telecaster, C a Fender Jaguar, or D a Fender Jazzmaster?
Oh
Are
fuck.
these all guitars? I recognize like two
Yeah,
of the
they
names.
are. Telecaster.
What
I have one.
it's a Stratocaster.
Yeah, it's a classic one. I would have thought it would be like the acoustic guitar he's always playing on Saturday Night Live.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's that Saturday Night Live 50 special where he came in
That
so
was
much
cool.
aura.
Yeah, that
Do
was
you have
cool.
do you have a favorite Saturday Night Live Adam Sandler bit?
No, can't think of really.
Yo,
What about you?
after this episode, watch the Denise show.
Denise show?
Yeah, Denise show, it's like top three favorite SNL bits. The joke is that Sandler, like his character just got broken up with by a girl named Denise, so he hosts a talk show to like win her back, but like she's not interested in him, in him, but he'll like I don't know, he'll bring people on and be like, today's guest is someone who sold her jeans at Marshall's. And they'll come on and like his dad will like call on the show and be like, you're embarrassing the whole family. Stop doing this.
That's
No,
funny.
there's like two or three, like Nicole Kidman's in one of them. I don't know. Yeah, the Denise show. That's like top three SNL bit.
Yeah.
Okay, you got one,
What am I at?
two, three, three of these right. Four of these right.
It's done?
Four for 10, yeah.
Oh fuck.
So you're beating me, but then Emma did Happy Gilmore. I think you got like six or something. Yeah. You've been following
Yeah.
March Madness on the Instagram?
Do I follow March Madness on? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Coyote Pictures March Madness.
yeah. You've been
Yeah.
voting. Who are you
I
rooting
think I
for?
voted today. Wasn't it Jennifer Lawrence versus Emma Stone?
Yeah, who are you rooting for to win it all?
In terms of, I guess because the final is going to be a male actor versus a female actress, right?
Yeah, I mean we've got Mescal and Efron. They'll be the conference finals for the men's, and then it's looking like Emma Stone's gonna win today, which means she faces either Margot Robbie or Saoirse Ronan, and I it's gonna be Margot Robbie.
Yeah, I think it's going to be what it's going to be between Mescal and Miles Teller. Is Miles Teller out? No, he's not out, right?
No, it's Mescal, Miles Teller, and they're competing to be the male finalist. I mean,
I don't
we're
know.
kind
I
of at the
think
point now.
maybe Mescal wins it all. To be honest,
I'm kind of feeling Mescal. I mean, I think Robbie has a really good shot.
I
I mean,
think
just having
Mescal
Barbie
beat.
Wolf of Wall Street is a
Yeah.
good double powered double team move.
I think Mescal beats Margot Robbie, but I don't know if Teller does.
That's true. I I, I think Teller can beat Mescal, but I think Mescal has a better chance of beating Margot Robbie. I mean, we're kind of at the point now where everybody who's left, I'm like, I'd love to do that series. Like
Yeah, yeah,
earlier on, it was like, I don't know, Efron had the big upset on Chalamet, which it was like I didn't really want to cover Efron or Chalamet,
yeah. That's crazy.
especially since he was first day. People wanted to see an upset. People are getting sick of Chalamet. He might lose Best Actor now.
Who's voting tomorrow? What do you vote for?
Tomorrow is Saoirse Ronan and Margot Robbie. I'm voting Margot Robbie.
Yeah, probably the same.
I mean, Wolf of Wall Street's like the best movie on the bracket. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
should
mad
have.
Dakota, I'm mad Dakota Johnson lost. I wanted to do Dakota Johnson. You got anything you want to shout out?
Shout out.
I mean, people shout out all sorts of things. They shout out people, they shout out music, they shout out movies they like. What do you want to shout out?
Uh,
Any
I guess
projects you're working on?
I guess shout out the mansion.
Shout
Like
out the
we
mansion.
already did, but like it is sad. We had a lot of good times there.
Mansion was great, was steady.
Yeah.
You'd show up like every 6 months. Once a semester, you go to the
And you'd have a
mansion.
great time.
Yeah. I mean, that's why it closed, I guess. And I don't think I'm like, I really didn't go that much.
Looking back now, we didn't really support it that well.
Remember when we went as Oasis to the mansion? That was my
That
all-time
was
mansion bit.
hilarious.
That was
You,
the
you
best
you went
mansion
as
moment.
you went as Noel and I went as Liam, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was an all-time mansion moment. Shout out the mansion. I got to shout out Minotaur. That comes out on March 17th. You've seen it. Isn't it great? You got to say it's great because
No,
you're on the podcast.
I really liked it, and I think you might have tuned it up a bit differently since I first watched
I've
it.
tuned it up a bit.
Yeah, so I'm excited to watch the full premiere.
Yeah, you saw a bit of a rough cut, but it's like
But even the
95%
rough
the
cut, I
same,
really
but
liked. I liked it.
appreciate it. I appreciate it. But that's coming out March 17th, St. Patty's Day.
Nice.
Uh, yeah, it'll be good. I'm excited to release it. I think the cast and crew are pretty excited. So this is the last podcast before that comes out, which will be cool. So if you're listening to this, I don't know, get ready for that. Um, Outro time. Well, thank God we did the outro at the beginning.
Well, we did the outro at the beginning. Cut
This
to
is like it's like a closed loop.
now.
Like we start with the outro and then just like there we go.
It's done.
Perfect. Yeah. Oh, next week is Uncut Gems with Alicia Mott. That'll be a good episode. I don't think I have anything left to say. That was Grown Ups. Got any other in-depth analysis of Grown Ups?
I think we covered it in the first minute. I think we covered it
Yeah,
in
I think we
the outro.
Okay, goodbye everybody.